Hurricane Hermine is whipping up fierce winds along our eastern coast. We're going to take a look at how people are hunkering down to stay dry.
And after some comfortable weekend weather, that summertime heat and humidity set to return to the heartland. We've got your first alert forecast coming up next.
Mother Teresa received the highest honors in the Catholic Church, sainthood. We have a look at the ceremony coming up on Heartland News at 9 on Fox 23.
Live, local, late breaking. Heartland News at 9 on Fox 23.
New information tonight about yesterday's deadly shootout with police. Just a few hours ago, investigators released the suspect's name, identified as 36-year-old Donnie Max Daughtery of Clifton, Tennessee. Now, he was reportedly shot and killed during a confrontation with police. Police say this happened yesterday at 4 o'clock in the morning after getting a call about someone lurking around a home with a gun. Officers caught up with him. They traded gunfire, killing him in the process. Now, he is the same suspect believed to be involved in the armed assault in Massac County on Friday. Well, one building is a total loss, another left with some serious smoke damage after a duplex fire that happened earlier today. Now, we're going to take a look at some of the video that we were able to get from the scene. This happened on Main Street in Jackson, Missouri. Fire crews swarmed the scene, fighting flames that were erupting through the roof. Now, we're told that a family of 4 was in one of those duplexes. They were able to make it out okay, but we still don't really have any word on how that fire started. Well, everyone wants to be close to the action on any event, but sometimes the action gets a little bit too close. Hank Cavanero is live in the studio with more on how some fans got a little bit more than what they paid for at the DuQuoin State Fair. Hank, what's going on? Thanks for that, Hank. Meanwhile, several tents are already up at the SEMO District Fairgrounds. Crews spent today trying to get some of the smaller children's areas ready. The SEMO District Fair coordinator, Pete Poe, tells us that he expects to have another great year. One concern, though, is the construction going on at the intersection of Rodney and Independence Streets. He wants people to know, though, that you can still drive through to get to the fair. He says that there are at least a couple other routes to be able to get inside. If you're concerned about the traffic problem, the fair kicks off this Saturday, September 10th, and then runs for about a week. Choppy seas, dark clouds, and downright heavy winds. This is a first-hand look at Hurricane Hermine. It's enough to make you seasick, really. Someone shot this video from the deck of the Royal Caribbean cruise ship Anthem of the Seas, and it was all during the midst of hurricane-force winds. How crazy is that? And that leads us to weather here in the heartland. Nothing really like that. We've had a great weekend this Labor Day weekend. Is that going to continue throughout the week, Brian?
Yeah, we'll see some dry weather in a few minutes.
Thanks for that, Brian. Well, people in Oklahoma are really just trying to do what they can after a 5.6 earthquake that slammed the state. This is a look at just some of the damage in the town of Pawnee. A number of homes have been declared unlivable at this point. One woman says that she lived there for decades and has never experienced anything like Saturday's tremors.
It scared me, and then I hollered for my daughter, and I'm still shaking.
How long have you been at this house?
40-some years, baby.
Have you ever experienced something like this?
No, because I'd have been gone.
Officials there say one man was hurt after some bricks fell on his head while trying to protect his child. Luckily, no reports of anyone killed. The quake could be felt, though, as far away as Nebraska and Texas. There's speculation going on about Donald Trump on whether he's changing his plan to deport illegal immigrants. This, as most polls show, Americans don't really trust Hillary Clinton. Molly Hindenburg has more. An educator at Southern Illinois University is launching a study all about armadillos. Professor Agustin Jimenez wants to learn more about a specific species of armadillo that's migrating northward. He says of the 23 different types, this is the only one that makes this kind of trip. And they've been seen as far north as Mount Vernon in some cases. And he says that the armadillo population in that area is growing fast because there are no natural predators that are that far north. Let's talk about gas prices. As we go into Labor Day weekend and Labor Day on Monday, you may have noticed gas prices are staying well above $2 really across the nation. According to GasBuddy.com, the average price is $2.21 per gallon. That is still down 21 cents from this time last year. Meanwhile, Hawaii holds the top spot for gas prices, costing people around $2.76 a gallon. And as always, South Carolina has the lowest prices. It's around $1.95 a gallon on average. Well, coming up at 9, another person has been declared a saint of the Catholic Church. Now, after the break, we're going to take a look at Mother Teresa's canonization ceremony that took place earlier today.